Now, as a rule of thumb, you don't give people money for nothing, but most of us do it when we shop every day. While we've been taught the ticket price is gospel, the truth is nothing is sacred. According to our next expert, whatever we buy, we can get it cheaper even in these current sales. Here's David Eccleston on how you can go from sales sucker to sales shark.
Listen, there's always a bit of nerves when you first go into a store and try and ask for a discount, but really you've got to take a step back and just try and have a bit of fun.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this TV here, and pretty simple, what sort of price can you do for me? Basically just after what's the best price you can do on that and that sort of thing.
The chances are you're one of two shoppers. You either thrive and enjoy the bargaining banter.
Can you throw one of them in?
I can't. I mean, I could do you a good deal on one.
Or you'd rather walk over broken glass to avoid the confrontation and embarrassment of haggling for a better price.
TVs?
Yes.
You my man?
Yep.
What price can you do for me?
What price have you got?
The key thing to remember is the worst that anyone can say to you is no.
No, so they can't do anything for me.
No, I can't take money off it.
If they say no, big deal, just go to another store and ask for a discount there.
With the sales season at full throttle, Guy Fisher is a website consumer advocate with advice that will help you say the right things and save the right amounts.
I'd start with an easy phrase if it's your first time. Just simply go up to the sales assistant and say, hey, I'm thinking about buying this product. Can you give me a discount?
So what sort of price can you do me on the telly?
70.50, man. The lowest I can go.
70.50, so it's like three... How much off is that? $346 off.
The first money-saving tip is be realistic when it comes to the discount.
If you're spending around $500, then I'd expect at least a 5 to 10% discount. That's roughly $25 to $50. But when you're spending over $1,000, expect at least 15 to 20%. So for $1,000, we're talking between $100 and $200 saving. $2,000, we're talking between $200 and $400 saving at least.
You're throwing money away by not asking for a better price. Take along a competitor's catalogue or Google the product for the best online sale.
You can do a lot of research by shopping on the net these days. It used to be the case that retailers wouldn't price match for internet purchases, but now they're realising there's a lot more competition online. They will actually match or even beat the price.
So you've got a good deal. Why stop there when you're on a roll?
For example, it could be that you've got a DVD player. Why not ask them to throw in a DVD as well? Or you might be buying a new dress and ask them to throw in a belt. You've got nothing to lose and you'll be surprised what they'll do.
So you don't hate hagglers?
No, not at all.
You like a challenge?
Sometimes.
Brian Fox owns The Good Guys in Alexandria, Sydney. He concedes the ticket price is never the lowest they'll go. He'll beat a competitor's deal if it's fair income.
Give me a realistic offer. You've done your homework, you've had a look around, you think you know what the TV is worth, you think you know what it sells for in the market. Say, okay, Brian, this is what I want to buy, this is how much I want to pay for it. The worst thing that'll happen is I'll say, sorry, we can't do that, but maybe we can do this price here.
Most of us know buy at the end of the month to get a better deal when sales staff are desperate to meet targets. The time of day also helps.
For example, if you go in when it's a crazy Saturday afternoon, most of the sales assistants will be really busy and won't have the time to speak to you. So what I advise there is probably trying to approach them maybe early in the morning or midweek when it's a bit more quiet and they have more time to deal with you.
It's easy to get dizzy with a mountain of catalogues all claiming to be the best value. Brent Raper followed Guy Fisher's simple tips and saved.
Was $1,000, ended up getting it down $800 with free delivery.
If you buy in bulk, expect a 20% discount. Hold off on telling the sales staff you're paying cash until the very end. It's when they think they've got a deal, Guy says ask for a bigger discount. He calls it the final push.
Listen, if they don't sell their product, they're at a loss. If you don't get a good discount, you're not winning as well. So if they manage to sell their product at a discount, they're still making a sale. They've won, you get a discount, you've won. Both parties have made a good deal.
David Eccleston there with those great tips.